Another big game on Saturday on NBC and Peacock. Texas A&M Aggies in Notre Dame. Remember, Notre Dame won this game. Sneak this one out. And then they lost to Northern Illinois the weekend after. It's a big one, man. Notre Dame looks like they could be the real deal. It's a good, complete team. You know, the good thing, though, is this game is in South Bend. Last year, I believe they were in Texas A&M. So they gotta come to your house. Marcel Reedus look good. That Texas A&M Aggie squad has been doing their thing. Now, Marcel Reedus been looking like a very underrated quarterback for the Aggies and looking like a really good quarterback in the SEC. 509 yards, 7 touchdowns. Yes, you take into account the level of competition. But Reed has looked much improved. 66% completion percentage, no interceptions on the year. He's been doing his thing, and he's leading them in rushing with 105 yards this year. He looks a lot better. It looks like he has a better command of the offense. And Le'Veon Moss hasn't even gotten off yet. That could be a problem. And then you obviously got Kevin Concepcion, who's been doing his thing with 3 touchdowns, and Carver, who also has 3 touchdowns for the Aggies so far this year. So it's a team that has been doing their thing so far. My concern is not on the offensive side of the ball because they put up 42 points. Some of my concern is on the defensive side of the ball. And I meant Craver, by the way. Defensively, they're giving up 24 and 22 points, right? It's going to be tough because Notre Dame's a team they like to run the ball. Do they have enough? I know they don't got the same pieces they had last year. Shamar Stewart, Nick Scorton. Do they have enough to stop him consistently? And then if you're Notre Dame, you got a true freshman quarterback. Run the ball. Give the ball to Jeremiah Love. Please. Because it's like the game against Miami, he may have 4 carries, I think, all the way nearly through 3 quarters. Like, what is we doing? Get that man a rock and let him ball. So, yeah, you got to give that man the ball. He's the best back in college football. Give him the ball. Take some of the pressure off of C.J. Carr. Now, one of the things I did like is the defense, kept them in the game. They got a pretty good secondary, so that should help in this game going up against a really potent passing attack for the Aggies. And I like that the defense, they didn't let the game get away from them. When the offense was struggling, Miami took that early lead, they were still in the game. The defense did an outstanding job clamping the hell down. But now, how do you make the job easier for Carr, who showed a lot of resolve? I'm not going to lie, against Miami. Being a true freshman, making your mistakes, coming back and nearly having this team win said a lot about his character. It said a lot about who he could be as a quarterback for the Fighting Irish and why Coach Freeman took him and obviously has him as his starter. But again, they got good weapons. They got Faison. They got Malachi Fields, right? They got pieces on the outside. And they got reared in their tight end who looked really good in week 1 as well. So just make it easy. Give them some good, calm throws, some shallow crosses, some hitches, some digs. Early things to get him going, and we know once he gets going, he can hit him the big plays down the field. So, but it all starts with the running game if you're Notre Dame. It all starts there with him and Jeremiah Love. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm taking Notre Dame in this game to beat Texas A&M. This will be obviously a major contest for both teams, but I think Texas A&M could rebound from a loss. They can't go 0-2 because they don't have the schedule or the SOS, in my opinion, in order to kind of make up for it. Right now, they can go 10-2, but then you look at, okay, well, who did they play? They're independent. They're not in the conference. You need a big major win over an SEC program like a Texas A&M. Texas A&M lose, they'll be just fine. They still got to play stellar competition all season long. So if you Notre Dame, you got to win this game. You're at home. You're a 7-point favorite. You got to handle your business. I believe Jeremiah Love will rush for 150 yards in this game. I think C.J. Carr will throw 2 touchdowns. They should be able to win at home. In a back-and-forth contest, I got Notre Dame 38-24, big home victory for the Fighting Irish.